certain men have given all men the reputation as being liars and cheaters.
Yes.
But in reality, I think I've heard you say that women are typically more guilty of this than men.
I would say women are by far more guilty of this, and I can't believe that we've kind of created this culture where we just believe that men are, you know, the liars and the cheaters. And I find it so fascinating that I'll have clients where the woman is literally cheating on her husband, and she'll say men are trash. Those words would leave her mouth when she's the one that's causing the lying, and she's like, oh, but because here's the thing, I think here's the key difference between men and women. Women genuinely believe their lies. They believe the lies they tell themselves. So when they say, but it's not an affair, it's just emotional. And I'll say, oh, you had an emotional affair. Yeah, it was just an emotional affair. Did you ever sleep with him? Only a couple of times, but it was an emotional affair. They use that word emotional affair. If I could give one piece of advice to men, if you've ever heard the word emotional affair, she's been having plenty of sex. Plenty, and then some. They use the word emotional affair to make themselves feel less guilty. There's no such thing as an emotional affair. Look, I have many male friends in my life who I'm very close to. Now, if we're going to use the term emotional affair, that could be seen as an emotional affair because I talk to them every day, I love them, I care about them, they care about me, we call each other, whatever it is. The key reason it's not an affair is because there's no sexual interest on both of them. If you're saying emotional affair, what makes it an affair? It would just be a friendship, no? The fact that they're saying emotional affair is their way of diluting the truth. There was physical relationships, and here's the bigger problem. Men believe it. The bigger problem is, oh no, she had an emotional affair. I think she started talking to the guy, but nothing happened. You're a man, right? You're a man. Ask yourself this. If you're a man talking to a woman that you know is interested in you, so much so that she's risking her relationship, are you just going to talk to her? Are you not going to sleep with her? So you're just believing your woman's version of events, but try and think of it from the perspective of the man that she's talking to. There's a woman who's married or has a relationship, and she's risking it all and sending you pictures or sending you messages and calling you late at night. Wouldn't you think, whoa, she's risking it all, let me try my luck? How does it stay at emotional affair in your mind? Now, maybe there's times there are emotional affairs because, you know, they live in a different country or this and that happens, but there seems to be a get out of jail card with the word emotional affair because men seem to think if it's just an emotional affair, it's okay. But it's usually they're telling themselves this lie. It's not true. Yeah? Emotional affair means physical affair, but if my husband comes to me and says, Sadia, I'm having an emotional affair, I'll go, shut the fuck up, you're sleeping with this girl. And I'm going to DNA test everything before, because I'm smart enough to know there's no such thing as an emotional affair. But if I tell a man that, for some reason he wants to believe that it was just an emotional affair because it protects his ego, I would honestly say, wake up.
Woo! Hey, look, guys, I always say this. People don't like when I say this. Men and women, men believe it or not too, but women, in my opinion, cheat way more than men. Maybe not as often, but definitely more in numbers, right? The reason I say this is just because they have the commodity that the world wants. And if that's the case, if the person has the commodity that the world wants, but the person, you know, the world doesn't have 24-hour surveillance on this commodity, then come on, guys, that's easy math. You know what I mean? Some could be given for free out the back door and at a discount to look like somebody paid for it at the front door. You dig what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, well, I just leave it with this, man. Absolute power absolutely corrupts. And when it comes to the sex game, when it comes to sex, mating between men and women have the control. Women have the power. So, you know, the proof is in the pudding, man. It is what it is. Y'all can lie to yourselves if y'all want. You know what I mean? All right, guys, we almost done. We about to end it right now. Let's go.